Live television has always carried a certain kind of magic. There's no pause button, no second take, no guarantee that everything will go as planned. And that's exactly why millions of viewers tune in every single day to watch Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos on their morning show. Their chemistry is natural, their conversations feel real, and their energy has made them one of the most beloved hosting duos on daytime television. But recently, something felt different. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud, it wasn't even clearly explained. Yet viewers across the country noticed it instantly, a brief, quiet moment that created unexpected tension on live TV.
The show began like any other. Smiles, light jokes, casual conversation. Kelly and Mark walked onto the stage with their usual confidence, greeting the audience with warmth and familiarity. Everything appeared perfectly normal, but live television has a way of revealing things that scripted content cannot. And sometimes, it only takes a few seconds for the tone to shift. The moment that changed everything. It happened quickly, so quickly that some viewers almost missed it. During what seemed like a routine discussion, Kelly paused. Not a long pause, just enough to feel different. Mark responded, but his tone didn't quite match the energy of the moment. There was a slight disconnect, a subtle hesitation, and suddenly the rhythm that usually flows so effortlessly between them felt interrupted.
Silence speaks louder than words. What made the moment stand out wasn't what was said, it was what wasn't said. There was no argument, no raised voices, no dramatic reaction, just a brief silence. But in the world of live TV, silence can be powerful. It can shift the mood, change the atmosphere, make viewers lean closer to their screens. And that's exactly what happened. Viewers immediately took notice. Within minutes, fans began reacting. Social media lit up with comments like, "Did anyone else feel that awkward pause? Something seemed off today." That moment felt real, not scripted at all. People weren't confused, they were curious. Because when it comes to Kelly and Mark, audiences are used to smooth, natural interactions. So when something feels slightly different, it stands out.
One of the reasons Live with Kelly and Mark has remained so popular is because of its authenticity. Nothing feels overly rehearsed, nothing feels forced. In moments like this, unexpected, unscripted, and slightly imperfect, they remind viewers that what they're watching is real, a human moment on a public stage. It's easy to forget that behind the cameras, behind the lights, behind the laughter, there are real people, real emotions, real thoughts, real reactions. Kelly and Mark aren't just hosts, they're individuals navigating a live broadcast in real time, and sometimes that means experiencing a moment that doesn't go exactly as planned.
Why this moment matters. At first glance, it may not seem like a big deal. No controversy, no shocking reveal, no major incident. But that's what makes it so interesting, because viewers didn't react to drama, they reacted to subtlety, to a pause, a look, a shift in tone. It was a reminder that even the smallest moments can leave a lasting impression. The unpredictability of live television. Live TV is unpredictable by nature. That's part of its charm. Anything can happen. A missed cue, a forgotten line, an unexpected reaction. And while most moments go unnoticed, some stand out. Not because they're loud, but because they're real.
What makes Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos special isn't perfection, it's connection. Their conversations feel natural because they are natural. Their reactions feel genuine because they are genuine. And that's why even a small shift in their dynamic becomes noticeable. Interestingly, the moment didn't push viewers away, it pulled them in. People became more engaged, more attentive, more curious about what they were seeing. Because in a world full of polished content, real moments stand out. After the brief moment passed, the show continued. The conversation picked back up, the energy returned, and Kelly and Mark carried on like professionals. If anything, it showed their experience, their ability to handle live situations with ease and composure. No drama, just a moment. It's important to understand there was no confirmed issue, no official statement, no clear explanation. And that's okay, because not every moment needs a dramatic story behind it. Sometimes, a moment is just a moment.
Moments like these are exactly why audiences continue to tune in every day, not just for entertainment, but for connection, for authenticity, for the feeling that anything can happen at any time. The beauty of the unscripted. In the end, nothing major happened, no controversy, no dramatic fallout, just a small, unexpected pause that captured attention. And maybe that's what made it so powerful. Because in a world of perfect edits and polished content, imperfection feels real.
Next time you watch live television, don't just focus on the big moments. Don't wait for the headlines, the surprises, or the dramatic reveals. Instead, pay attention to the small things, the pauses that last just a second longer than expected, the expressions that flash across a face and disappear just as quickly, the subtle shifts in energy that you can feel even if no one says a word. Because those are the moments that truly matter. Those are the moments that stay with us, not because they were planned, not because they were written into a script, but because they happen naturally, right in front of us. Live, unfiltered, real. When you watch familiar faces like Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, you expect a certain rhythm, a flow, a sense of comfort that comes from watching people who know each other so well. And most of the time, that rhythm is effortless. But every once in a while, something shifts. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's not even clearly defined, but you feel it. And that feeling, that brief moment of uncertainty or quiet tension, that's what reminds us that what we're watching isn't just a show. It's real life, unfolding in real time. There's something powerful about that. In a world filled with edits, filters, and perfectly crafted content, live television offers something different. It offers honesty, even in its imperfections, especially in its imperfections. Because perfection can be impressive, but imperfection is relatable. It connects us. It draws us closer. It makes us lean in rather than look away. And that's exactly what happened in that brief, quiet second. Viewers didn't change the channel. They didn't lose interest. They became more engaged, more aware, more emotionally connected to what they were seeing. Because in that moment, it wasn't about entertainment anymore. It was about connection, a shared experience between the people on screen and the people watching at home. And maybe that's the real magic of live television. Not the jokes, not the scripted segments, not even the big, unforgettable highlights, but the small, fleeting moments that happen in between, the ones you can't predict, the ones you can't recreate, the ones that feel completely, undeniably human. So the next time you tune in, watch closely, listen carefully, feel the moment. Because sometimes the most powerful part of any broadcast isn't what's said out loud, it's what's felt in silence. And in that brief, quiet second, viewers didn't just watch, they understood, they connected, they felt something real. And that's something no script could ever truly capture.